Hi everyone, I'm here to tell you that it gets better. Growing up, I had two sisters, and they were twins, and they were a year older than me. One was incredibly good at running, and the other one was really smart. And it kind of left me at a standstill. I didn't know, where I wanted to go in life, and how could I stick out from my sisters. And I was very confused, and I felt alone a lot. And then, growing up, all the way until about my sophomore year, I was bullied a lot. I had people come up to me, and they told me that I was fat and that I was ugly. And that I even had one person come up to me and tell me that I should wear a tent to my 8th grade formal because I was actually too fat to wear an actual dress. And, things like that, they really got to me. And I went to a really dark place in my life. And it was until my junior year that I realized that I needed to make a change and that I needed to find myself and figure out what was so wrong with me and why I had this depression. And it was through that I found theater. And in theater, I found out that, I could be whoever I wanted to be. If I wanted to be, the popular girl, I could. If I wanted to be a pirate, I could. Sorry, I'm sick. But it was awesome. And, through theater, I also made a ton of friends. And to this day, they're still my best friends. They helped me realize that, I was beautiful and that I was worth it. And I could never thank them enough for that. And they really got me through high school. And it was after high school that I decided that I wanted to take my talent and I wanted to use it toward anti-bullying, which is why I joined the production called the Bully Side Project, which is the shirt I'm wearing. And the Bully Side Project is a production put on by Lori Thompson, and it is all about true stories of Bullyside. And we tell the stories of Jeffrey Johnston and Corinne Wilson, Jared High, Christina Calco, Matt Epling, Kimberly Lincheski, Phoebe Prince, Tina Kaczynski, Amy Tipton, Eric Mohat, Carl Walker Hoover, Jessica Logan, Megan Meyer, and Alex Harrison. And we tell their stories, and we say what happened and how they felt that they had a very permanent solution to a very temporary problem to bullying, which was suicide. And besides telling those stories, we also tell personal stories, and I tell my own story. My story that I tell isn't about my bullying incident, but it is about how I felt that I was a bystander. And I felt that I was only helping the bully by being silent instead of standing up for the victim. And that's not okay. We need to stand up for those. And it's something that I feel incredibly strong about because it wasn't until someone stood up for me that I realized that I was worth it. So being a bystander is just not okay anymore. And it's something that I full-heartedly believe to the bottom of my heart. And I wrote my monologue myself, and after every performance, I do get kids coming up to me all the time saying, I feel like I'm a bystander, and I want to change that, and I want to be the ripple effect, and I want to start something huge. And I think it's awesome that I can use my experiences to help others. And I could have never asked for a better opportunity in my life. And so, because of that, I'm here to tell you that it gets so much better. You may think that right now that you're not loved and that you're not worth it, but trust me, I don't even know you, and I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart, okay? And if you ever want to talk, I'm there for you, and I'm sure that there are people in your life that are. And, it's like times where I think about, Jeffrey and Corinne and all these people that committed suicide, and I think about what could have happened for them in the future if they would have decided that suicide was not the right answer. Jessica Logan, she was, she wanted to be a fashion designer, and she designed some great clothes, and she was such a great artist, and who knows what she could have done. She could have been the next Armani, or she could have been the next Betsy Johnson. And I don't want that to be you. I don't want you to be a what if, and I don't want you to be a statistic either, because you are so much more than a statistic. Okay, like, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Seriously. But just know that life will get better no matter what, and that everyone loves you. Even sports teams out there now are joining the It Gets Better project, which is awesome because I'm a diehard sports fan. But just know that I love you, okay? And I'll be hopefully hearing your success stories soon, okay? Alright, it gets better.